Hey, this is another voiceover. This one's Onaf 2 hard world mode. This one is actually pretty difficult. You have to be very, very quick with all of your movements, like I'm doing right at the start. It's kind of just a habit, flipping the camera up a lot, because I need to be fast. I need to check what the owl is. We just explain all the characters real quick. So Flumpy can appear anywhere, and you can spawn right at the office. You have a light switch in the middle of your room you can turn off, and if a character walks by, they'll just, any character that walks by, with the light off, they'll just wander back out. Like Flumpy, Blam, you can see I'm doing things really quickly here. Basically, Owl will fly through one of the vents. The whole form, it's a lot to talk about. The Owl basically goes through one of the vents, cam 4 or 5, and basically if he comes flying down, you have to close the vent on him before he jump scares you. Now that hole in the US Constitution is Grunkfuss's hole. He will come over there, he has a patience meter in camera 2, watch him, and if his patience meter reaches 0, he will teleport to your office, and you have to turn off the light, and he reaches your exposure quickly. So yeah, you have to do that, while also keeping an eye on other things, like the Owl, Blam, and the Eyesore. Eyesore is like the biggest threat here, because Eyesore, there's Grunkfuss. Wait for him to go away, there he is. Now, Grunkfuss, there's Blam as well, and Eyesore. Like, literally a lot of things are coming at you at once, like as you can see there. Eyesore is the biggest threat, because he raises your exposure very, very quickly. I would say with an empty exposure bar, probably raises your exposure to full in like a second and a half, maybe. So yeah, you have to take a lot of things into heart. You have to focus on a lot of things. This is definitely one of the harder hard-boiled modes. Definitely. So next is Redman. He is basically a pop-up that will appear on your computer, as you can see right there. Now he isn't actually that bad. He gives you a lot of time to react to him, so if you die to him, then you don't really have anything to blame but yourself. There's Flumpy. Basically, you can see the exposure bar went up, and that is because one of the characters saw me for a little bit, but I turned off the light and they just walk right past. They obviously know you're there, but just try to make it fun. Yay, fun times. Basically, I'm being very quick with all my movements, as you can see. Mobile controls aren't the best, but I'm not making any excuses, because that's just dumb, honestly. So yeah, basically, Grunkfuss travels from camera 2 to your office. Flumpy travels from anywhere to your office, except for cam 4 and 5. Blam will travel through cam 6, 3, and 7. When he reaches cam 7, he'll have like 3 stages, and 2 stages. He'll have stage 1 where he's like in the back of the room, stage 2 where he's in his Kevin Gina pose, and stage 3 when he's gone. When he's gone, you have to shut off the light, because then he'll come and he will start raising your exposure if your light isn't off, so make sure you turn the light off. For Eyesore travels through cam 1, 3, and 6. Now, when he's in cam 6, if he leaves camera 6 actually, turn off the light immediately, because that means he's coming. And Eyesore does not joke about. He is very, very mean, because he raises your exposure a bunch, and very quickly. Flumpy isn't too much of a threat, to be honest. He's just got a distraction, but he can be a threat sometimes, especially when you have a high exposure, because he can very easily catch you off guard. But he does have a little peekaboo animation, which gives you a little bit of time to react, which gives you like a second to react to him. So yeah, use that to your advantage, like I do a lot of times here. And Grunkfuss, when his patience meter reaches around like 50, I would say, turn off the light, because he's gonna come to your office and look at you. This is a lot more difficult than like Onaf 3 hard-boiled mode or Flumpy Night. Here's 3 AM coming up soon, right there. And Golden Flumpy starts appearing at 3 AM. All you have to do if you counter Golden Flumpy is either turn off the light or flip the camera, much like Golden Freddy in FNAF 1. So yeah, it's like normal night, but everything is way more aggressive, and you have to be way faster with your movements. Everything will activate at 12 a.m. except for Golden Flumpty, who activates at 3. If you see Golden Flumpty, that means you are halfway through the night, which is actually a good sign. Just remember to flip the camera or turn off the light when, yeah, Golden Flumpty appears. So, yeah, that's it. You can see I don't have much exposure. When I'm dealing with the owl, I look at the closed vent. So if he's not coming down the closed vent, I can know to close the other vent, but don't look at the other vent. Because what that will do will save time. Owl will hit the vent later, and it will save you a bunch of time. So it means you don't have to deal with the owl a whole bunch. Yeah, I don't really know what else to talk about. You just need to be very quick with all your movements. Yeah, Flumpty can travel anywhere. Travel from cam 1, 2, 6, and 7, and 3. That's it. Basically, he can teleport to your room at any time, by the way. 4 a.m. is coming up, by the way. Pretty much teleport to you. And yeah. If you don't see Flumpty, or any character for that matter, on the cameras, turn off the light because they are most definitely coming to get you. Now, Owl was a bit of a troll. He kept on coming down the closed vent. I kind of hesitated here, and I don't know why with Eyesore, because I thought that he wasn't in Cam 6. So I don't know why I didn't just turn off the light, but whatever. Yeah, he's coming now, so I'm gonna turn off the light. Again, I hesitated because I need to make sure. Oh yeah, the camera battery. Yeah, the camera in this game has a battery because you're on a laptop, and if you look at the camera for too long, then it will die. And basically it needs to reboot, and that wastes time. And that could easily get you killed. The owl or something. If Redman gets you, it will basically turn the whole camera screen red, and then it will say press any key to do absolutely nothing whatsoever. And then after a short amount of time, he'll jump scare. If the exposure bar gets full, you will die to whichever character filled it. Nothing really special there. There's Golden Flumpty again. Yeah, it's basically have to be way quicker with all of your movements, like I am doing here. It's almost very stressful because just a lot happening in general. I think this is the hardest hardboard mode out of them all. Mainly because of how quickly everything moves, and including how fast you need to be with all of your inputs. Not really inputs, just your whatever. Yeah, you can tell I'm just being really quick. The reason why I'm flipping the camera spastically is to not drain power. But wait here, because Blame is definitely coming right there. And so is Grunkfuss. I wait for Grunkfuss here because I don't want to play it risky. I want to play it more safe. And there he is. Because I have a lot of exposure right now, and I don't want to die. There's Eyesore. I should keep an eye on him. Like always. He's in Cam 6 now. He's left Cam 6. Turn off the light. There he is. And there's Flumpty as well. So yeah, you can see that a lot of things come at you, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. If you have your light off and a lot of things come at you, it's not necessarily an awful thing because it means it delays them for longer. You don't have to worry about getting a load of exposure for no reason. When I was doing my just my normal hard boiled runs, end of the night is coming up, by the way, I would always die to Eyesore because I was always in the cameras while he was standing there, and I would never notice. He's coming to the end of the night now. That's it. So yeah, it's much like normal night, but way harder, like a lot harder. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Gotta be really quick, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. Good luck.